Let's see here. What can I read? That's for charm. Guts.
Make sure you close up.
Do 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 do. The ghost. Do do.
For real?
Do do do. Do do.
All right.
Do. Can't wait for Shido's new administration. I'm sure our economic and market will improve. I went to listen in on Shido's son's speech. I was so moved. His words really resonated in me. Hope he keeps fighting and doesn't let that slander get to him. You mean that broadcast hijacking hoax? They only attacked Shido's son because of how charismatic he is. Slander and hoax, huh? They hear the truth soon from Shido himself, and then they'll learn the truth behind his charisma. How he is only interested in his own self-preservation. People are just tools to him after all. Father, fighting against this injustice just like you did. So watch over me, okay? Oh my god. Do.
Well then.
Okay, only thing left is this. An outcome.
It's happening.
Is it true?
I gotta wear a mask. Oh. Bye.
Ah, you're back.
Go right away.
Prevention is key. Well then. Yes. Goodbye.
Let's go.
Indeed.
Only ended. I have some news for you. My peace desire has been accepted into a public exposition. It is only displayed as we speak. Should you like to come and see with me? Should I hang out with him? To be honest, I have yet to actually go there myself. This should be quite lovely, chuckles. But I'm gonna go take a walk while you're busy with them. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Do 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 do.
All right. Indeed.
In addition to the exposition aspect of the show, there is also a evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out among the sea of the art here, and yet nobody has come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not to take a closer look. What is this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire. I see no desire here. I understand now. This era is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, there is either elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come, dear, there are much more detailed painting over there. There is no need to worry. I am not bothered in the slightest. That was nothing more than the drivel of unrefined consumers. I wouldn't pay any mind to them. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I will be happy. This is
Wow.
Look, an eligible patron has arrived. Well, I would like your opinion, sir. What's your thought on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into the expedition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
How dare you? Are you the artist? The title is listed Desire, but the idea is quite overused. Some many even call it slight. If you want to paint an abstract work which with such a old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brushstrokes are splendid given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, void of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. My work is empty. That was harsh. Indeed.
Why?
But why I put my heart and soul into this piece captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all. These colors, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me.
How could this
How
be?
could I fool myself into believing otherwise? It is as though I have been forsaken by the gods of art. The grave mistake shall be the end for me. This is just the beginning. Do not patronize me. I have no future in this field. What is going to happen to me now without art? What will remain of my being? Stand up, Yusuke. What? I see. I must stand up both literally and figuratively. Failure and art go hand in hand. I cannot simply give up now. Still being criticized by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful. But that is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. That's the spirit. I will start by painting. After that, I will paint beyond which I shall paint even more. This is the only way I learn to capture the essence of emotions. After all, you can only accomplish so much using logic to analyze the content of the heart. Hope you allow me to continue my skill card service as well, Lancelot. I shall conquer this.
All right.
Dude.
Let us return home.
Now then, let's head home. I wish to start anew. A slump. Uh, 10 more days.
Ah, you're back.
9 more days, actually. It's already a week into December. Things sucks online. People in the city are on talk about Shido as well. Yeah, all the buzz but Akechi completely gone. Shido maybe have pressured for media silence on the matter. Why don't people get mad about that shit? It don't make sense. They only care about Shido. It's not even that, everyone's just latches on the latest story. I thought something familiar with Father collapsed. As long as it doesn't involve you, the news is nothing but another form of entertainment. For the general public, each passing story is simply a new meaning of killing time. They consume each topic, they discard it before moving on to the next thing big. But I bet that's all gonna change once they see Shido have change of heart. Hope so, we will just have to wait with belief in our heart. Do do do
You got time
do
right
do
now?
do. Do do
All
do.
right then.
Do 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 do. Do do do. Do
Thanks.
do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna read these shit. Don't need to. It's basically the same shit. Complaining about Shido and everything else. Going in today.
Oh.
Good. Play your chip.
Bye.
See ya. I don't get much for tower. And tower's the hardest one to get.
Ah, you're back.
Oh,
I'm gonna read.
Hello? Listen,
As a lesson, I'll let you decide where to go and just consider first assignment.
what do you want to do?
Call her over. Art Museum, let's invite Kawakami. Art Museum in Une. Huh, sounds like it could be
Let's go.
educational. Hope it's not closed yet. Let's go check it out. Do do do.
listen.
There's a light exhibit that can only be seen at night. Isn't that interesting? I want to teach you things like that. That is extracurricular lesson to enhance your education, or something. It's more like a thanks for helping me, like make you up my mind. I'm going to start acting like an honest teacher again. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I feel like I never hear you talk like that. That would be really easy to teach you if you were always this competent. I realize that I love being a teacher. It's really rewarding, you know, especially the moments when you realize how a student grows, and also thinking about your future.
Well,
Okay, let's resume our lesson. If there's anything you don't understand, please ask me. Wait, no, I'll take that back. Just ask me a simple question, okay, please? Should give her a gift. Oh, this is a diamond ring and the band is platinum. You're such a good student. Oh, you're going to make your teacher cry. Thank you, Liza. This makes me really happy. It feels like I already captured Kami's heart. I was supposed to
Wanna go home?
I'm gonna smoke.
well then.
Only thing left to do is wait for the outcome.
Hey,
Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about what Mishima told you?
Indeed.
Hang on
Wow.
with this.
Yes.
Alright, experiencing traditional culture
Let
may
us
be
head
nice. Let's go, continue on your way, lead the way.
Oh.
I find it hard to believe Harajuku is outside the sense is here simply outwardly word. Oh, this is the temple I've been to get that fucking arrow. In real life, I went to this. This is the hidden temple in Harajuku. That is why religion has historically tended to be a central motif in the art world. Perhaps artists picked up on something out of the norm. Now that we should give an offering, is there anything you want to wish for, Lancelot? A hot girlfriend. Is there something that can be done through prayers? What would you do if your desire matches was prayer to never end up with you? Resilience on a god. It sounds sublime, yet it is in fact quite ordinary. It is philosophy disguised as prayers. They unbalance this festering thing that exists in the depths of people's heart. It may not actually be so bad. That reminds me, Lancelot, even a 1 yen offering is said to bring divine favor. Yes, I would offer more for increased monetary luck, but even 5 yen is tough for me at the moment. Oh well, the gods will surely understand the desire situation of my wallet.
By the way,
You can have this, Lancelot. After all, what goes around comes around. One must spend money in order to gain money. Oh yeah, me. I don't think my bond with just deepened yet. That's alright.
You're back.
Elections are this weekend. Those goddamn election cards are so loud too, they need to stop making me panic, damn it. This seems to be more like a big party than an election. Yeah, one that's just for Shido. His followers are essentially part of a cult at this point. And I think I finally figured out what seems off lately. What do you mean? News stories outside of Shido have dropped off the face of the map far too quickly. He's all people want to talk about. It's like they aren't interested in anything else. Is he brainwashing them? Mind control, that does seem possible under these circumstances. People stop thinking of themselves, they'll be free from both anxiety and responsibility. And Shido's the perfect thing to put their trust in. All that's left is to believe that he can bring happiness, and they're all set. I can't believe this. Either way, we have to do everything we can.
Well then.
This other chairman pushed me so hard as ever to sell these fake stones. I've been trying to use them as an opportunity to investigate into the ADP seminar so I can expose him. The deeper I dig, the scarier everything becomes. What have you found? The ADP apparently doesn't profit at all from the sales of the Holy Stone. It's nothing more than a front. Most of the revenue actually comes from the seminars. There they give their patrons some sort of mind-altering drugs. After, when they're encouraged to donate their life savings to the benefits of the ADP. People have even gone missing after seminars. Families have been torn apart by this madness. And I was a part of it. By selling these fraudulent stone, I was in direct support of their horrible actions. I know this doesn't make up for what I've done, but I want to help the others come to their senses. But anyone with the ADP will talk to me though, and those who do will actually hear me out. What should I do, Lao-san? These people are all heading down a path towards great ruin. There has to be some way I can deal with the chairman. But I just have to admit to everything that's been going on, even if I get dragged down too. That's the only way. Give me their name. I'm the only one who can stop him, right? Tell me his name. Oh, the chairman? It's Ichi Furakama. Whatever. Why do you ask? Don't worry about it. Oh. How strange. It seems the cards have changed somehow. My future is lying with that of the trickster. What does that mean? Even so, my fate remains unchanged. I am destined to stay a monster. Debunk the psychic. I have to think on this for a while. Let's finish for today.
Good night.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Elections this week. Election at the end of the week, right? Well, Shido's gonna win again anyway.
Kids,
Not that I asked for your opinion of the election. Well, no matter what the cause was, the selection's heading in the right direction. Before we know it, Shido's had everyone in the palm of his hand, deceiving people so well that they don't even realize it. It's just how influences Shido. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, Hideout Cafe.
Everyone's here.
I can't believe you still want to help people in trouble even now. You're serious. I stand up, dude. That is quite like you last night. If you're resolved and settled, I don't mind accompanying you. Today seems like a perfect day for us to go into mementos. Let me check our intel. We'll start with this one first.
Listen up.
This intel is a miraculous producer in the showbiz world. Supposedly he's been using the dream of young women for his own personal profit. I bet countless women have succumbed to his plot. So there are other guys out there just like Komashida. That is unforgivable. We need to change his heart at once. Very well, I will go along with this. There's still more. There's intel on a man who is making a fortune teller suffer. He's called himself the chairman of the organization, but he is nothing but a money scamming fraud.
Indeed.
This must be regarding Chihaya Mifumi, the fortune teller you had mentioned before. To think she has been dragged into such a dishonest cult. What a despicable money monger. We shall bring his true nature to light in mementos. It seems tough, but I think we can accomplish this if you say we can.
Nice.
Okay, it looks like we're all ready to do this. We already told Mishima, so the forums post is up and running. No objections, right? We're good to go. If you're okay with it, that's an unanimous decision. Okay, all we have left us now is to take down target mementos.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let us go.
An S rank. Do.
All right. Well then.
Let's see what we got left. It's above us. Okay. Do.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
No.
Close.
Flash that! Keep that up! I'm glad we won. Good work, everyone.
Okay.
Huh? Done already? How disappointing.
Enemies,
Don't worry though, they're no big
out
deal.
of our way! Like that! Good work, Queen! Yes! Victory! Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
That was fast.
Surprise attack success!
I'll use my persona!
Anon, pop! Wow! You got two of them, Queen! Good work, Queen! We won! Okay, let's move on!
Okay.
Starting the search.
Sweet.
My stomach is rumbling. Could this be car sickness?
They've got the advantage. Don't rush this. Super took one out. Last one. Go get him.
No time to waste.
Just like I thought.
All right.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
Then
So this shadow's Fukui the chairman. He looks super shady. He's selling useless rock and those brainwashed samurais to his followers, right? If you let him go on like this, so many more people will end up unhappy.
alright.
Let's go and strip this wolf of his cheap clothing. You don't want sadness and tragedy in your life? Do you pay me and I can save you? Give me your money or you will suffer grave misfortune. You could even die. Stop scamming people.
Yeah.
Oh, are you that maiden apprentice? You're so very naive. Knave. People really do believe this holy stone will save them if the maiden predicts bad fortune. Even if it doesn't actually work, then what does it matter if it makes them happy? People wants to be deceived. People, don't you see? They're all just desperate to feel safe. What you did is still a crime.
Where's the enemy? Hey, are you okay?
I'm very grateful. Get ready.
This one. Hang in there.
Ravage them!
I can worse than defeated. Can someone heal her?
You oppose that!
How could it be? Damn it, I lost. Maybe I'm actually a loser, just a dumb country bumpkin. I was going to join a vocational school when I first came to Tokyo, but I ended up getting scammed. Spent all my money on what I thought was tuition. I was all alone, hopeless in the city. The police just laughed. Those ads are obviously scam. You were dumb enough to fall for them. That's why I vowed to not let myself get tricked like that again. And I won't be a victim anymore. If I ever happened again, I'd be the one doing the deceiving. And after you deceive them, I never really thought about it much. I guess when it comes right down to it, I really am just a dumb guy. Ha ha ha. The maiden's powers are real, that's why I bought her on. I'm the only one guilty of lying, and I took advantage of the two of us happening to meet again. I've been wanting to apologize to her for a while. I'm so sorry, Chi-Chi-chan. Prophet's hand.
Hey!
Watch the entrance. Let's regroup.